up. We're going to make it hard for LeBron to score tonight, guys. Shut him down, and this is our game, baby. Let's do it.
There's no way in hell I'm shutting down LeBron, dog. Wrong. That shit.
Already we're seeing a ton of intensity from this team, and we haven't even started yet. We're in a place they call the American
Clear.
Here's Mack. He had 34 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Plumlee, no luck.
You know, he's been the star of movies before, but Ray Allen recently shared some of his plans for what he'll do after basketball. First thing on his list is to get back in front of the camera and resume his acting career.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with an easy putback.
Here's Mack, defended by Jones. And the Suns miss again. The Heat leading by 6. And for Ray Allen, now 38 years of age, interesting to see how much longer, Steve, he thinks he can continue and how much teams feel he can continue.
Well, he's had some foot issues that have slowed him down a little bit. I thought he had a terrific regular season.
Fuck off me, LeBron. Can't hold me.
A little bit slow during the playoffs, but you know, great shooters have a way of sticking around.
Phoenix making some changes. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosh. And it's Beasley in for James Jones.
You know, part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent. The Heat, I thought, did a nice job monitoring the minutes of the big three throughout the season and playoffs last year.
As you said, Clark, the big three in their prime, but really you want them to just get their work in during the season, not exhaust themselves before they make it to the playoffs.
I thought, Kevin, along those lines, I thought by the end of last season, Miami was exhausted. And once you try to win a third title in a row, the emotional fatigue and exhaustion really becomes a factor. So this is going to be interesting to watch all year.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wade. A stupendous finish in traffic. Wade's got 10 points.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
No good. And Phoenix the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And their ability to generate good, high-percentage shots a key here, guys.
And what that means for them is they need good ball movement, crisp passing, and good spacing. They've got to execute offensively.
Well, those are all the ingredients in creating high-quality shots, Steve, and that's exactly what they need to try to do.
Back to LeBron. Launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And these interconference matchups are important, Kevin. You only see the club twice all season, and it feels a little different. You want to go out and really put on a good performance. And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Into Greg Oden. Great D that time from Plumlee.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him.
Up by one, man.
Offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
It's all me right there, man. Can't hold me, dog. Cannot hold me.
pushes on. LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers go up against the Phoenix Suns this Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Matt in at point guard. Green is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Len, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Here's Mack.
Isolation.
Now the pass to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Miami trailing. The shot by Wade. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Wade's got 12.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Mack, good.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Magic. And again, it's Dwayne Wade. He's got 14.
Such an aggressive attitude he has. No invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
And Mack kicks to Len. Right side, Green.
Isolation.
Mack, the pass to Len. Lock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Ray Allen picks one up.
And here we can check out the story on Shane Battier. How this season has been coming along for him. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent. No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for money. 15 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Here's what.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a huge.
That boy ducked on me. Cannot hold lane.
Knocked away. Dragic dishes to Mack.
Get off me, Wade.
Oh, and
get off me, Wade.
No question.
You want to dunk? I can dunk too, homie.
Sublime stuff.
But mine's a slam cam.
Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
Well, that's usually how it goes, fellas. I mean, once they're in front, that's when they really let him loose.
And that was key.
Oh, the game cheated. Switch my camera
on the big-time play.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
And it's good. Max got the lead back up to 10 now for the Suns.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Allen kicks to Wade. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Into Greg Oden, 6 to shoot.
Get off me.
And now running it up the court, Matt pushing it up.
Hell no, I'm a ball hog.
Miami grabs the miss. Wade's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James kicks to Beasley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beasley's got his first 2 points. 5 seconds left here in the second. So we've reached the end of the first half of.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with
Keep switching
Dwayne
my
Wade.
camera.
Disconnect. Presented by
I can't
Sprint.
because I get a penalty.
And we the Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint. Now the second.
I'll try to play like 2Ks. I don't like this angle. Ugly.
The Heat trail by 7. Haslam and Bosh up front. D-Wade out there with LeBron James. And it's Battier in at the small forward.
Isolation.
The group on the floor for Miami. Battier comes with the double team. Green with the ball. Wade picks him up. And here's Brown outside. And the Suns miss again. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The drive by Wade, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Double team me.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve, but he certainly remains motivated. Saying, quote, at the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself. And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. Battier, the pass to Wade. Tries it from 19. Off the left rim and out.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Brown with it, picked up by Battier. Here's Mack. He's got 19. Banked in off the glass. Mack's got 21.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Wade gets a screen from James. And it's Wade penetrating. Passes it to Haslam. LeBron against Brown. Bosh dishes to James. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And he overshot that one, missing. Phoenix leading by 7. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees.
They want the
calls like that,
Heat
but
to
they
win.
get
That's why they
paid
call
well,
it stupid.
They're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Malcolm Lee's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Brown. Wade kicks to Anderson. James in the post. He's guarded by Dragic. Lee against Beasley. Here's Haslam. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions. Which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Allen with it, now guarded by Dragic. Beasley outside. To the inside, here's Wade. Mack grabs the miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
And he was
one.
Get
out of here.
Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Miami. Allen with it, now guarded by Mack. Allen kicks to Wade. Inside. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Anderson.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. You threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Wade gets a screen from Oden. Wade kicks to Allen. Fires the three. Mack grabs the miss.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look. And Kevin, you have your acrobatic dunk contest dunkers, and then you have your game dunkers. That's what this guy is.
Yeah, that's well said. He's one of those guys who lives to detonate a big-time jam overhead. If he gets you, you'll hear about it.
I ain't missed no free throws.
Let you know.
And the Suns making a change
up by
here.
10.
Goodwin's checked in.
You know, for so long, the Suns had been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
Arnado. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his third rebound tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Beasley. Now here's Wade. He's guarded by
First time
Mack.
I ever got blocked.
The dish to Vernado. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Mack. And that's not going to go. And as we end the... Tune in. And it's time now to bring you our
Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Look at him. Dwayne Wade, get off me, son. Get off me.
The Heat trail by 8. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Mack is in at the point. Len out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Gerald, and it's Bledsoe in at the shooting guard position.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Lets it go from 11. Can't hit. LeBron with some nice D. Bledsoe's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Wade against Bledsoe. No good from Wade.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Mack. And he gets it to go.
Off me.
Mack's got 28 points for the game.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Wade drives in. Here's Bosch. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
The Heat making a switch here.
Isolation.
Battier's checked in.
You can't hold me, man. I'm too fast.
Here's Mack. Wade is covering. Look from Green. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
I won't wait.
Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. It's LeBron with the drive. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And a moment to check out Miami.
Bro, messing up. He getting
Their
nervous.
next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Cleveland really hoping for a win for their Cavaliers. It's a big game for them.
Mack, the pass to Bledsoe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
I ain't tripping. I'm going to win the game with
Still
fouls.
for their
I have
first
to.
miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up. You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
James kicks to Battier. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Allen. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And, Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's the most underpaid athlete probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he makes. But it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Why would you pass it to him?
Nice pass
Why
there
would
to
they
set that bucket up.
I didn't even call for the
That's 10
pass
of their
either.
last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Mack. And powers it through.
Xbox, record that.
Sort of showmanship is just deflating right now.
Xbox, record that.
Team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Cross me.
Well, you know what the
Broke
question
my
is about
ankles.
now? It's their defense. That's for sure.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated
Isolation.
to the scoreboard yet.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Wade, and there's a dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the basket. Those are two big points
Man,
there to
that's
trim
too
the
much.
lead.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the
Isolation.
field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the
Get
floor.
off me.
Here's
Get off
Mack,
me.
and it's blocked by Bosh.
Oh! Chris Bosh.
The Heat trail by 5. Allen outside. The feed to Wade. LeBron James on the wing.
Don't let him
Guarded by
score.
Green. Bosh. Nice D from Morris.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those
Isolation.
opportunities.
Oh, you can't hold me.
Here's Mack, defended by Allen. Pass to Morris. And it goes through.
Get off me, Allen. You can't
again.
hold me.
Nice hit there from
Too
Mack.
tall for him.
Mack's got 38 points. Miami with the ball. Wade with it. Ray Allen is on the wing. He feeds it to James. From 11 feet away. That's good.
So those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Suns leading by 5.
Isolation. I'm doing the same thing. I don't care. I got to be the player of the game.
Here's Mack. Good.
Off me, man.
Mack's got 40 points.
His work at the offensive
Player of the
end
game
has
right
been
here.
phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final.
anything
period.
I can
Great
do
shooting
to
down the
win.
stretch. And I think
Not
Doris
losing.
Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Not losing, man. I'm not
I got a
losing.
chance to hear what Eric
I need a
Spoelstra
desk so
was
this
saying
microphone
to
go
his
right in
team.
front of me. I'm tired
He
of
told
leading
his
to the
players,
right.
Turnovers
talking to it.
are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make a simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Dwayne
One of the
Wade.
best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
The Suns have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. He kicks to Morris.
Bad pass. How was that bad? He was wide open.
Dishes it to Mack.
Isolation.
Feeds to Morris. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Open shot. Green. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I want to say that was a
Jump
bad
shot has been a
pass.
dimension of this game
Wide
where
open.
they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Wade outside. Allen with it. Picked up by Brown. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wade.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Go.
And he makes it
Get
look
off me.
easy, dunking it hard. guard with one hand.
Get off me.
His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He preached patient offense and using more of the shot clock. He'd like the tempo of this game to be taken down a few notches. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Try to pass it to my
Thanks,
center.
Doris. Rejected by Morris.
Isolation.
Here's Mack. 1:07 left in the fourth.
Why you shoot that,
with it,
bro?
Picked up by Battier. Here's Mack. There's the double team with Allen. Green inside the three-point line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Shot
Get out of here.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat.
Was that me?
able to
Yup.
retain
Blocked him.
possession
Get out of here, Wade. What's up?
Here's Wade. Inside to Bosch.
Get out of here. Woo! 2 blocks? Well, he mad now. That's why he missed. He got mad because he blocked him and
34
he
seconds
missed.
left in the fourth quarter. And Mack kicks to Green. He dishes it to Morris. Pass to Len. Shot clock
Shoot
at
that.
6. Little turnaround. Rebounded by Battier. Wade outside. Kicks to James. There's the pass to Battier. From outside the arc. Laces one from 3.
I won. I ain't sure that's the game.
And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the
Off
stretch.
me,
and that's the
son.
difference.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Money.
Player of the game, money, man. Player of the game. You know I'm throwing this shit on YouTube. Comment, like, and follow me on Twitch.
Hey man, glad I caught you. I was hoping to have a chance to talk with you for a few minutes before getting out of here.
What's up, LeBron?
So listen, I just wanted to let you know that you caught my eye. I've liked your attitude, and I see the potential in your game.
Thanks, man. It's nice to hear coming from you.
But you got a long way to go. When I see a young guy like you with a chance to make a real impact in this league, I like to try to share some of the things I've learned early on that helped me to be successful.
Yeah, I'm always willing to listen to one of the greats. What you got?
All right, so there's 3 things I've always tried to stress to a player at this point in their career. First, try to give your mind a break every once in a while. I mean, if all you do is think about basketball, it can become too much. Take some time before the game, clear your head, listen to some music, read a book, do whatever. Just make sure you can get away enough to refocus mentally and get yourself in the right place.
That's cool. I can dig that. What else you got?
Okay? Second, be smart with your decisions. Be careful who you associate yourself with. And don't forget that there's always people around who will try to take advantage of you.
For sure. I've experienced some of that already, man.
You have no idea, man. And third, the most important, keep pushing yourself to the limit. If you ain't willing to put in the time, you better believe there's 100 other players that are. Hard work will take you a long way, man. Don't let your talent go to waste.
That's a lot to think about. I'm definitely going to keep it in my mind, though.
You do that. I'm sure we'll be meeting up again sometime soon. Looking forward to seeing what else you can do, both on and off the floor.
Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate you coming over and talking to me today.
Oh, for sure, man. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Look at LeBron gave me some advice. Boy.